Hey, what's up everybody? Andrew Howard, Howard A. And today we're talking about the new MacBook Pro late 2018 model. I actually just got mine a couple weeks ago, replacing my MacBook Pro from 2012. It's a huge upgrade. Let's get to the tech specs and just tell you guys what I got into this new MacBook Pro, because I'm telling you, this thing is amazing and is lightning fast. I absolutely love it. There's a story I want to tell you first. I was editing video on my MacBook Pro 2012. Was absolutely horrific because the specs on it was not up to par on video editing for today. So I had like 4 gigs of RAM. That's absolutely atrocious. Takes almost 6 for Premiere Pro to open up. So with that, I had to dial it back to CS6 Premiere Pro, and even then it was still clunky. The processor on it was like a 2.5, but it was only a dual core processor, so I really needed to upgrade on that. And that brings us to here today, to the new MacBook Pro late 2018 model, the 15-inch. What comes in the 15-inch? Well, right off the bat, it comes out with the 6-core processor. It is a 2.2 gigahertz with a boost up to 4.1. The 15 inches all come with the 16 gigabyte RAM, that's GDDR4. It also comes with a 555X Radeon Pro that also has 4 gigs of GDDR5 memory, which is insane. The graphics are awesome on this computer. I also upgraded the SSD from the 256 gigabyte to the 512 SSD. All of this you cannot change any of this because it is all soldered into the actual motherboard, and that's why I previously had actually purchased a 256, and I really thought, is 256 going to be good enough? And it is not good enough at all. 512 should be the minimum, especially if you're going to be using this for video editing. Only 4 USB Type-C ports and 1 headphone jack. Thankfully, they saved the headphone jack, but still 4 USB Type-Cs. They're pushing everybody ahead to be using USB Type-Cs. Still waiting to see when they're going to put USB Type-C on a phone. It helps with charging, DisplayPort, Thunderbolt, and then USB 3.1 Gen 2. It has up to 10 gigabytes per second data transmission. That is freaking amazing. The charging on this thing is insanely fast. The keyboard has those butterfly keyboards that everyone is talking about, those butterfly keys. I've gotten really used to it already. I actually type much faster using these butterfly keys. It's not that big of a deal to me. I can type pretty well with any keyboard. And then the trackpad is insanely huge compared to that 2012 model I had. It was like 3.5 inches up to almost like 6 inches diagonally. The one thing I missed from the old model at MacBook that I had was the SD card slot. It has a True Tone technology where basically going into different rooms, it controls the white balance of the screen. So it's kind of weird when you're video editing. So I try to turn it off whenever I start video editing, but otherwise I turn it back on. I kind of personally like it. I'm gonna come back with MacBook accessories that you need or you should have, or that I feel like help workflow, because right now I don't have any accessories. I know accessories that I want to get, which would help my workflow. I'm going to tell you guys what accessories are the best for the MacBook Pro. I've been looking at different things, between like little hubs to stick in the side to get all those actual old ports back from the MacBook Pro I had recently. So I'll see you guys next time. Stay awesome.